So, David, I hear this new show coming up, the Fortean Slip.
You know, I don't know where these douchebags are coming from.
Steve Alcorn's a fine investigator. What he's doing with this Chris dude, I have no idea.
Christopher York is fucked up. The dude is seriously fucked up.
Put that on the show.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
You harassed me to watch this piece of shit.
And ultimately a piece of shit it is.
And fucking listen!
I was going to make a lemming noise.
I was a fucking lemming.
I don't know. How do you explain those kind of things?
Aliens are actually time travelers from the future.
So don't worry, in the future, we're still ignorant bastards.
This show is going to be fucked up.
I'd like to tell you all this show is going to be good. But let's face facts.
Hello, and welcome to the Fortean Slip. I am your host, Christopher York. With me, as always, Steve Alcorn, a guy with a blog, Sasquatch Scoop.com, I believe.
You are correct, sir. And I am excited to report that they do, in fact, make spam gift sets.
We had to bring it up. And thank you, Matt, for the suggestion for him to look up the spam gift sets. bigfootcrossroads.com, Mr. Matt Knapp.
That's what I'm here for. To remind Steve to look up spam promotional items.
Yeah.
I love spam. Have I ever said that before? I love spam.
It's a celebration, bitches.
Yeah, it's episode 17, the Fortean Slip, the year in regret. Thank you, Matt, for that one.
I like
Quite
it.
welcome. And good night, folks.
Yeah, I decided to put this thing together quite a while before I actually had started it. Steve and I had talked about it, and then it got thrown on the back burner, and eventually I kicked myself in the ass enough to actually put something out, and we did the first episode back in August.
And we had a very special guest on the first episode.
Yeah.
Mr. Matt Knapp.
Mr. Matt Knapp. And
Kinda
again,
like a stray dog.
and again on the second episode.
And the 15th and the 12th. And now today.
Now today.
Yeah.
He's
You
still
give me a
here.
little limelight. Yeah. I just don't go away. I'm like an untreated STD.
Geez, that's how people usually describe me.
And just throw some antibiotics at him. It'll all work out in the end.
So the first episode was Hovey v. Polling.
Hovey v. Polling. I'd like to note that Phil and I have the same penchant for Kahlua coffee cup gift sets.
Oh, okay.
That's wonderful.
Hey, fucking Steve wants spam. I want a coffee cup that says Kahlua. And obviously so did Phil.
I don't see a damn thing wrong with that.
That's all right, because mine, Mr. Straight Edger here, is the collectible popcorn tins.
Oh, yeah.
You have
I like
got
because
collectible.
they got
popcorn tin.
3 or 4. Yeah, they got 3 or 4 different kinds of popcorn in them.
Yeah.
And they're like $6.95 at Walmart or something.
All right. I've got my Christmas Story popcorn tin right here next to me.
Uh-huh.
Prove it. Prove it. There it is. I was hoping you'd stuff a bunch in your mouth and just start chewing it on air.
We don't run that kind of show here, Steve.
No, we don't. What kind of show do we run?
A shitty one.
So, Year in Regret.
Year in Regret. Yeah, so we get together. Actually, Steve and I did an episode way back.
The one that never made it to air?
Yeah, the unaired episode.
The lost tape.
Do you still, Chris, I've been meaning to ask, do you still have that episode?
I think I still have the audio somewhere.
Oh, God. I want to hear it so bad.
I don't know if I do or not. I hope I do, just so that...
Oh, God, yes.
Someday we can go over it and cringe horribly.
Oh, no. It was good, though.
Yeah.
I kind of
if
went
I
off.
remember correctly, you guys didn't air that show because Chris felt it was too over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since then,
And if I think it's over the top... Yeah, since then, I said that Santa was a pedophile for 30 minutes. And claimed that the first time we saw Mrs. Claus was when her head popped up.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah,
I forgot about that.
We didn't air that episode. When did we fucking record that?
Oh, God, it was
back in June, wasn't it?
probably around that time, yeah.
I want to say it was in June. But we recorded that first episode. We did not air it. I didn't even fucking think about airing it.
Let's just say some people would have been pissed off had we aired that episode.
Yeah. And then later on, at that time, because we had just kind of met Matt, and Matt and I had been doing some talking, and eventually I had asked him if he would be interested in coming on and doing that with us. And it took some finagling and working around because of what was going on in my life at the time. But eventually we all got together and did the first episode. The
first official episode.
The first official episode, Hovey v. Polling, after the whole mess with that copyright debacle, which I think puts a blight on Bigfoot research, what she attempted to do.
Well, I must say that after that episode aired, or it might have been right before that episode aired, I did a blog post on that, and Melissa Hovey blocked me, and I'm proud to report that in the last couple of weeks she's unblocked me from Facebook. So
good for you, Steve.
That's a new update.
That's lovely.
I'm proud to say that I've remained blocked this entire time, and will probably remain blocked for the foreseeable future.
Remainder of eternity.
Yeah.
Probably. Yes.
I believe in one of John Teeter's reports he actually said, by the way, Matt is still blocked by Melissa.
It was so earth-shaking and mind-blowing that even John Teeter in the future knows about it.
Yeah.
Or is he in the past?
Are we segueing into the fucking second episode here?
I don't know what you mean.
John Teeter was our second? Jeez, I don't even remember now.
Fucking John Teeter. What a fucking What a waste of internet space that whole fucking story is.
Was he really our second episode?
He was our second episode, and like I like multiple world theory and everything, but that fucking whole story just pisses me off to no end. John Teeter. I came back. We had nuclear war and civil war and we need a fucking IBM computer from the 70s to get everything fucking running again. But yet we have wireless nodules that we can fucking play on the internet and shit. Like, you read through his posts and it's like, really? You fucking hack.
Why did he think an old beat-up pickup truck was the best way to blend in?
Well, he had a Corvette too, didn't he?
According to him, the suspension had to have the right amount of suspension in it to handle the fucking time travel. Whatever suspension has to do with time travel, I don't fucking know, but
it's a rocky road, those quantum highways.
Yeah, yes. they can take you for a long ride. Yeah, and then the third episode that we did, which is one of my favorites, and I actually re-listened to it. I think it was earlier today, and that was the Ancient Aliens, Nome, Alaska, the fourth kind episode there. Fucking movie studio tries to pull a fucking fast one on people episode. Was basically what it was.
Isn't that the episode where we insulted, like, everybody?
That is the episode in which, at the end, I may have inferred that Will Patton and the group of police officers, or actors that played the police officers, should have pulled a train on Mila Jovovich. But yeah, that is one of my favorite episodes.
Kept referring to the one actress as the ugly one or something like
that.
Yeah,
because they had the actual person, quote unquote, and then of course the people depicting these people who were fake. Yeah, that was a great one.
Well, I said absolutely nothing off color that episode. So.
No, nothing.
Yeah. Anyway,
that was a good one though. I like that one.
Episode 4, which nobody fucking listened to. We discussed demonic possession. Was that the one that we discussed? One of your relatives, Matt? One of your distant relatives?
If nobody listened to it, then probably so.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Elizabeth Knapp.
I think that was the Elizabeth Knapp episode. Yeah.
I think it was, yeah. We can't even remember our own fucking shows.
No, we don't fucking know anything. Come on now.
It's alright, nobody's listening.
Nobody listened to it, and we didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about demonic possession, my distant relative, and pea soup, I believe.
Pea soup. And then in episode 5, we watched the Mothman prophecies, and then we kind of went over that.
And if you're keeping track, Luke still doesn't know it's his father.
Fuck off.
Oh, sorry.
I like that one. That was a good one too.
Yeah, that was the one where fucking Steve tried to do like a hack radio bit and had his phone ring and said it was Indrid Cole.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
You mean it wasn't?
No.
Oh.
I do have to state that as of this date, Indrid Cole has not contacted any of us yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
neither has Teeter Grapes.
Yeah,
nope.
and the Mothman prophecies, yet another movie with Will Patton, and I have a fucking dog barking.
At Indrid Cole.
At Indrid Cole. That's right.
Yeah, somebody should have put out like a giant bug zapper
A
and
bug
just
zapper.
ended that whole Mothman
Oh, the
debacle.
Mothman.
Can you imagine if that son of a bitch splatted on your windshield?
Holy shit, you see what I hit? Yeah, I can see that as like a Far Side comic strip. Then we did our ghosts episode with the shadow people.
Oh, yes.
That one.
Wouldn't it be
Not that memorable.
But what if you had like a haunted house and like the ghost just farted a lot? So like the ghost like rips one in the room that you're sitting in, and you're just like looking around. You know you didn't do it. Like you're blaming the dog.
Are you listening? Are you like hearing the fucking fart?
Yeah,
You're not just smelling it. You're hearing
not
the shit.
just smelling.
Yeah.
Audible as well.
That would be something else.
You know the whole phantom fart on the elevator scenario?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you.
Perhaps that's what's going on.
I've always just blamed that on myself.
Which you can whenever it's you that does it.
Well, yeah, but you know, you have those kind that you can't tell, and then
Whoa.
but
You
well,
have
I do.
parts that you can't tell if it was you or not.
well, yeah, because
Steve,
I'm not in. No,
you.
Wow.
I can solve this mystery for you now.
well, there's nobody else around when it happens, so maybe it is a ghost.
So you are haunted by a flatulent spirit.
I probably am.
Or he's got a loose asshole.
No,
The
no.
result of years worth of consumption of spam products.
I love my spam.
And then
We should be getting a check from them by now.
You should.
Maybe we will.
And then in episode 7, we watched The Serpent and the Rainbow.
The worst movie ever made.
Yeah. Serpent and the Rainbow is pretty bad. Like, in retrospect, when I was younger and I had seen that movie, I thought that movie was good. And then I rewatched it and went, whoa. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Dr. Allen!
I don't actually recall a scary moment in the entire film.
Yeah, well, there wasn't really
It
one.
was. I think that part of our intro is comes from that episode where you made me watch this piece of shit.
That was from the episode 3, the Ancient Aliens.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's from that.
Well,
one.
that was a better movie than the Serpent.
By far.
By far.
Yeah,
Wasn't great, but it was better.
right. Then we did the Halloween episode 8.
Great episode.
I think we went over some Halloween shit.
Some shit.
Yeah, some Halloween shit.
I feel that's around the point where we really started coming into our own.
Do you?
I do.
So I'm not sure we're there yet.
Yeah. I think we're still
we're
working
there.
on
It's
it.
just disappointing.
We're working on
Oh,
it. Yeah.
This is all we have, folks. It's as good as we get.
Then we had the episode where Steve
Oh, what did I
couldn't make the show, so we had to have Bob Dominguez on.
We had to drive to our nearest Lowe's and find somebody.
And Bob told the best fucking Bigfoot story I've ever heard to date. The fucking glowing Bigfoot dick story is by far the best Bigfoot story I've ever heard about how a woman knew that the Bigfoot was coming down for what? For sex? Because its penis,
I don't know if it
its
involves sex.
its penis glowed.
Yes.
That
Can you imagine though, just like being in the dark woods at night? What the
I
fuck is
can't
that?
imagine being the person taking that testimony.
I can't imagine being the person taking that testimony seriously.
Yeah.
It was funny because there's actually one of the researchers involved in that story actually researched it to the point where they had like a working theory to scientifically explain why it's the theory.
Here's what I want to know. How many other reports of glowing Bigfoot penises are there?
27.
Maybe it is a phenomenon then.
Okay, I made that up.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure if the right person or persons listens to our show, that it will become a new phenomenon in 2014.
Let's hope for that.
Yeah.
Because you can't have too many glowing Bigfoot penises.
Right.
Yeah.
There's going to be some crazy new hoaxed videos coming out this year.
That would be awesome. That'd be great. And then we had episode 10, the MK Ultra episode, which is by far another one of my favorite episodes.
I think that was my favorite episode, yeah.
That we really had a lot of fun with that one. I think we all did a fair amount of research into that. It was something that we all kind of liked the story.
I think that's the last time I actually researched anything for this show.
Yeah, because we haven't researched shit since. We've just wung it.
Wung it?
Wung it.
Is that what they say up there?
That's what they That's what they say, Steve.
Isn't it winged or wang?
No, it's wung.
No, it's not wang.
It's wung. God damn it! Take
The
your
past
take
tense
your
of winging it.
take your fucking Pennsylvania accent, shove it up your ass.
You guys are like one state away from one another. I'm in Oklahoma.
You're
You guys
fixing
are
to fucking do everything,
Wait a
so
second.
shut the
That's right.
fuck up.
I'm fixing to tell y'all that there ain't no such word as wang it.
When's the last time you looked at a map, Matt? Because we're more than one state away.
Touche.
Couple.
All right.
Next episode.
Next episode was the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, that one sucked.
Yeah, that one wasn't that great. I don't think we had our heart in that one. Let's be honest.
Nah, we didn't.
I like the idea of that cryptid, but I don't know, the story's a little wacky.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Touch. Then we had the Bigfoot Bounty Scoop. That was when the release of the big what was going on with Bigfoot Bounty was going down. And we did that little roundabout.
Which is fixing to premiere January 10th on Spike TV.
I'll be sure to watch.
All right, now who the fuck's getting paid by them? That's what I want to know right now.
We're trying to. We're trying to. Speaking of Bigfoot Bounty, I hear that some of the members of that show will be on Coast to Coast AM tonight. So, Ro and Justin.
Speaking of Bigfoot Bounty on Spike TV, January 10th.
January 10th, 10 p.m.
Maybe the glowing Bigfoot penis story kind of shed some new light on why Dax Rushlow and Rictor like to play with lightsabers in the woods.
Maybe there will be a glowing Bigfoot penis on that show.
Uh-huh.
There might be a glowing gay man's penis on that fucking show.
There just might be. I wouldn't put it past him.
Perhaps they didn't take lightsabers into the woods with them.
It was... No.
No, he probably just emptied out the shit out of glow sticks onto his dick and then just fucking chased Dax through the woods.
No, that's gone too far.
Saw where that one's headed.
Then we did episode 13. The Dead Bigfoot Review.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good episode.
I didn't actually watch that movie. I just wunged it. Is that how you said it?
I did say wung.
I wunged it. No, I watched it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I've watched the documentary. I actually watched it twice. The documentary's so good, I watched it twice.
I actually paid to watch it.
I actually paid to watch it too. I did not use a free promotional code. I paid.
I used a free promotional code given to me by Rosie.
What a great guy.
And the
Certain
second
perks to being the host of the Fortean Slip.
the second time that I watched it, I made somebody else pay for it.
But it was paid for.
Yes, it was paid for. Then we did the Bloody Mary episode. I think actually we did. It was more like a urban legends episode.
Yeah, it was the urban legends.
Yeah, we covered a few urban legends.
There was that
I
bridge
was going to
thing.
say, the Bloody Mary episode, did we talk about Phil Pulling the whole time?
Yeah. Oh, God. Fuck. And then we had the Krampus episode to ramp up for Christmas. The new,
Krampus!
the new
I like Krampus.
hottest fad, Krampus.
Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
fucking
I think
loves
we
Krampus.
started. I think we started something on Facebook because after we posted that, you know, I seen all sorts of Krampus shit. So I think we should take the credit for that.
Absolutely.
I actually was talking with David Batdorf after we had done this episode, and he was telling me that we were talking about like there's huge festivals for this, and he was well aware of the community, I guess, that's into this shit.
The Krampus
The
Underground.
Krampus Underground. But
They have like Facebook groups and
but he was telling me,
Twitters
that it's I guess it's a pretty big thing.
They're like the Satanists of Christmas.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it is.
hey, whatever floats you.
And there's some really cool Krampus videos on YouTube. Go check them out.
And for Christmas, we did the origins of Santa Claus, and like I stated before, in which I said that Santa Claus was probably a pedophile.
Yeah, it took us, what, like 3 minutes
Yeah,
to get to that reference?
It did not take long. However, that last episode made me belly laugh, unlike any of the other episodes we've ever done. Like I like the third episode there, the Ancient Aliens one, and the MK Ultra episode a lot. But that fucking Santa Claus episode makes me laugh in such a way. But yeah, and that was the year, and regret. We wish we, kept our mouths shut.
Well, Chris, you didn't mention the Fortean Slip News that we started doing.
Oh yeah, we did the news.
There, it's mentioned.
Yeah.
But see, out of everything that we've done, our last news was the one I liked the best, where we talk about Matt Moneymaker's porn name.
Yeah, the news has been fun. It's a good little way to throw something out there during the week, and we like doing the little news bit at the end of the show anyway. So, why the fuck not?
Nah, why not?
But yeah, we haven't done that many of them, so that's why I didn't include it. And I want to just go over the podcast.
Well, I just did.
Or webcast. Yeah, you just kind of did.
So imagine that. He brings
because
up the part that he's featured in.
I am the star of the news, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that. So,
yeah,
or I'm the butt of the joke, one or the other.
We're fucking well aware.
You're the star. You have your own intro music.
That's right.
Yeah, speaking of which.
And in tonight's Fortean Slip News, from
Steve
Yahoo.com,
gets replaced.
The Fortean Slip parts ways with Steve Alcorn.
From Yahoo.com, an Arizona family says a crucifix formed on their cheesecake. From Scottsdale, Arizona, a suburban city
Now,
family-
wait a minute. I think cheesecake is heavenly. However,
I'm just saying, you know, creator of the universe is announcing, you know, his presence through Cheesecake.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, a suburban Phoenix family says their Christmas cheesecake sent them a message of holiday miracle. The Arizona Republic reports that when the family in Scottsdale, Arizona pulled their dessert out of the oven, it cracked as it cooled and formed a crucifix. The family members, who have not given their names publicly, says the crucifix is a message.
Wow.
They say they won't be eating the cheesecake. Instead, they plan on selling it and donating the money to a local charity.
What?
Church. Yeah, they're not.
That's fucking blasphemy.
They're going to donate the money to a local charity or church, or keep it for themselves. And out of Seattle, and this is from
that's beautiful, man.
A family baked a cheesecake that cracked in the shape of Kurt Cobain.
From Seattle, this is from the agoracosmopolitan.com. A tunnel drill uncovers possible alien activities. In December of 2013, this month, marked a very unforgettable day for the people of Seattle. As reported by UFO Sightings Daily on December 24th, Bertha, a huge tunnel boring machine, was already digging down in the native glacial soil when it suddenly stopped in its tracks. Project manager Chris Dixon did not expect that this colossal machine would hit anything with the depth of the digging they were already at. He says, well, theoretically, we're down in the native soils, we're below the zones that they fill. We're not expecting to find artifacts or railroad locomotives or ships or something like that down there. Many speculated that Big Bertha could have hit the sidewalls of one of the many alien bases on Earth. Felix Banel, Seattle's historian, elaborated on the history of the place 100 years ago. As a working waterfront, the object could be a pier of a locomotive or a part of an old ship. However,
completely makes sense to me. Alien base under Seattle.
Right. However, he also
needle on top, antenna. Yeah. I'm seeing it.
He also did not discount the possibility of the presence of UFOs and extraterrestrial activities. Maybe it's some ancient artifact. Maybe
rock.
Maybe there's an ancient civilization here that goes way back that nobody's even considered. Felix Bano is hoping that whatever it is that's stopping Bertha, it would be something cool. UFO Sightings Daily is
like
coordinated
water?
by Scott C. Waring. Yes, like water.
Snow?
Snow.
Fuck
and
snow.
in our final story, we have a new Kickstarter. We have a new Kickstarter campaign. Right? Kickstarter.
I noticed you didn't go any further with that.
Yeah. That's as far as I can take it.
And from Kickstarter, a new Bigfoot movie's coming out. It's called Primal Rage, the Legend of Omaha.
Oh, I thought we were going to elaborate on some of the literature we were talking about in the news.
No. Finally, a serious Bigfoot movie. No visual effects.
Primal Rage, real. The Legend of Omaha.
Finally
a serious one.
No visual effects, all real. Shot in the giant redwood forest where Bigfoot actually lives.
Yeah.
This film is to be shot in California near the Oregon border in the giant redwood forest with a small but experienced cast and crew. The story of the movie goes like this. Deep within the vast forests of the Pacific Northwest, deeper within the myths and legends of the American Indians, lives the Omaha. This creature stands upright, is covered in fur, and stands near 8 feet tall. They live in hidden forests, hiding from mankind, protecting at all costs the secrets of their very existence. They are a source of the legends of Sasquatch, Yeti, and the legendary Bigfoot. There's a lot more to read.
It's not just a different name for those things. This is the source I got.
At the edge of the Omaha's domain lives a sentry. This Omaha is the closest to human civilization. Having watched the workings of man for too long, this Omaha has fallen out of balance. He is a killer, a hunter, a sadist. Brutal and merciless, he hunts the humans that stray too close to his domain. The Oma camouflages in intricate patterns of flora, armors in animal bone, leather, and fur. He uses weaponry, a bow and arrow, a flint axe, and a razor-sharp obsidian knife.
What the
Stop
fuck?
it.
With a predatory agility.
This is a serious one.
And lethal grace, he stalks
This is a
forth.
serious movie.
And-
It's basically the fucking Patriot with Mel Gibson, only with a fucking Sasquatch.
A gorilla suit on.
But he kills without mercy. And if you want to pledge $10,000, you get the actual head of the Oma used in the film. That is the news, fellas.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
But it's a serious movie.
that's all I have to say about that.
That movie is going to be serious. It's no special effects, it said. It's real Omas.
They really decapitated one. But they'll give you for $10.
It says right here, finally a serious Bigfoot movie.
It's a head in a box.
Did I mention that was on Kickstarter?
The head in the box?
Head in the box?
No, the Bigfoot movie. The campaign. They need $155,000. Or 150, excuse me. It's a little less.
150 bucks? Hell, I might be able to help him.
150,000.
Norm Glasser Productions.
20. We didn't even mention Norm Glasser tonight.
You just did.
Thanks, Matt. Well, he did, yes.
Head in a box, Steve. Head in a box.
Oh, I get it now.
Max Headroom?
I like Max Headroom.
Who didn't?
Almost as much as Spam.
You and your fucking spam.
I love Spam.